feeling dumb today. I'm
really?
just, yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with me. I just woke up feeling stupid, and I've not been doing a good job today.
Okay.
I'm just not with it. Like it was,
Love it.
It was like, you know what I do I have a set schedule on when I go teach. It was my morning to teach. It's always my morning to teach this morning. And 8:30 rolled around. I was dressed and ready. Like I knew that I had to teach. I knew this. I'd already prepared because I'd gotten up, gotten dressed, gotten everything together. And then I was just like, fucking off. And I was just like, oh, yeah. And so then, like, I remembered that I have to go do this thing that I have to do every single week, multiple times a week. And, like, then I remembered, like, oh, shit, I don't have my keys. So all the stuff that I should have figured out, and this is not a big deal, but, like, it is just, like, cascaded to all day. I'm just like, my brain refuses to make sound choices or words today either. So I am really looking forward to fumbling my way through this topic. I usually have to preface the days that I know this is going to be I'm going to struggle. And I feel like this is one of the ones that I'm going to struggle.
Is it because we are rocketing towards the end of Gemini season and going right into Cancer?
You know, actually, yes, I think it is. I really do. That's kind of what it feels like. And also we've got the solstice right around the corner. We've got a big fuck off full moon coming, and I am discombobulated as fuck. So we're gonna see.
Chaotic energy.
Man.
I feel it.
I really feel it. Big time. Yeah.
And it reflects, I think, in my topic today, because I kind of just wanted to have a fun time. I wanted to have a fun, good time. I put on my red little shirt, but I realize here I look like I'm about to nap in a log cabin, but I thought it was going to be like solstice-y.
I just hear Lana, I got my red shirt on tonight. When you just said, I've got my red shirt on, I was like, oh, you got your red shirt on tonight.
I got my red shirt on. I'll put my red dress on and get it on. What are we talking about today?
I'm talking to you about something that is fresh on my mind because the storm ripped it in half. So I'm talking about mimosa trees today. So, you know,
I love a mimosa.
I do too, and I've learned a lot about these guys. Both, well, I didn't actually. I should have looked into as a fun, cute thing as the tie into the drink. I didn't because I didn't think that clever. But. Okay. I really like these trees, but I've learned a lot about them. There might be an unfortunate downside to these trees because we can't have it all. They can't just be so cute and smell so good. Do you know what a mimosa? You know what one is by sight. Do you know what I mean when I say mimosa tree? I know you know what they are. They're the ones, bro. No, we've got several on the property, and the one right by my driveway got broken in half. And it is gone now, but we have other ones, but I really associate them with childhood because they've always been around. I always thought they were little magic pixie trees that look so cute. And they're very soft. You can touch the little blooms. They smell really good. And so because one of them got ripped to death by wind and terror, I was like, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about these trees. And I learned a lot. I didn't know. And I'm also even more confused as to what these trees actually are than I was when we went into it. We all are going to be. So it's going to be a good time.
Good. I love that for us. Mm-hmm. Anytime we can walk away more confused is a good day. The little blooms kind of look like a brush set that one might get fooled by on like Amazon. They're like hot pink. They look like a makeup set.
They do. And you'd be like, yes. That's what they look like. Really and they're very soft. They smell really good. I've always really liked these trees because I've just found that, like, especially here on the property that's like so oak laden and you know, like lots of, and there's these weird little shrubby trees that just piss out a whole bunch of pink fake looking blooms, and it's just interesting. I've always found them to be very fantastical additions on the property.
Piss out.
They do this. That's how the blooms look. They just look like they just poof out. I don't know, bro, but I like them, and I'm excited to talk about them to you today.
Today. Today. You remember that one? That's a throwback. There it is. Oh, it's okay. It's reached the end of its life. That one holds the record. The longest today. Speaking of the longest today, we have a solstice. We have a solstice coming.
We do have a solstice coming up upon us quickly. Tomorrow. Always too soon. Always quicker than I think it's going to be every single year. Because it's like, I just feel like the days have finally gotten to the length that I would appreciate them before it is time for them to start decreasing again.
I know that feeling. This is how I feel. And you, by the way, happy Yule to the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah. Sorry that it's always so Northern Hemisphere centered.
And it's come down to me. I've realized it. It's less about temperature for me. It's about the light. As I've gotten a little bit better with winter temperature wise, I did pretty good last winter. I don't like it. That's my core thing that I miss the most. And so it's like, really, that's what it is. It's like, but it just bums me out when it gets dark so early. And that's what I dread the most.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I don't tend to notice the lighting difference because it is around this time that I hunker. I have begun the hunker, and I shall be doing that until about Mabon. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done a thing. I haven't done a thing for a solstice in a while, particularly these this half of the year type solstices, because I'm bummed. I get bummed. But listen, I have been influenced by these cute, stupid little TikToks where you build your own day or whatever. Oh. And what I mean by that is you may have seen them. You can slide through the little photo show that they have, and they're like, build your day as a hobbit, and the first slide says something like, you've just woken up. What does your hobbit house look like? And there's 4 pictures of different little hobbit houses, and you're like, I want that one, and you just kind of, it's nice, right? And I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna do a version of that with Macy today. I've made a type of game, I guess. It's really kind of a refresher course for Midsummer.
Okay, that's going to be useful because I don't remember much about it. Actual gritty, good useful details aside from the fact of basic shit.
Well, it is going to be more like a hype up. I think this is a hype up to get someone perhaps a little bit jazzed for doing something tomorrow. As is the posting of this episode. Anyway,
I've got a couple solstice ideas in mind too. So this is just a good, it's a good little solstice episode. It's coming for you.
It's coming for you.
It's coming.
It is indeed.
You. Yeah.
And we do start off with me this time, I do believe. So
go for it then. Do it then.
If I'm correct, which
yes,
I just
looked. I think you. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I went first last week.
Alrighty. So let's build our perfect midsummer / summer solstice / Litha / Litha day.
Wow.
Yeah. The summer solstice. Now listen to this paragraph that I've ripped straight from the hands of Wikipedia. The summer solstice occurs when one of the Earth's poles has its maximum tilt toward the sun. It happens twice yearly, once in each hemisphere. For that hemisphere, the summer solstice is the day with the longest period of daylight and the shortest night of the year, when the sun is at the highest position in the sky. At either pole, there is continuous daylight at the time of its summer solstice. The opposite event is the winter solstice.
Oh, good to know. I wonder why they don't call it, and I might just be still living too deeply in the world of Kushiel's legacy, but I feel like people also call They call it longest night when we're talking about winter solstice. Why don't they call it shortest night? I never feel like you hear this called shortest night.
Or longest day. You know?
The shorts never get any attention. It's longest night. How about you just say shortest night? Huh? It's a good thing.
Short king night. Yeah.
Damn it.
Nobody cares about people who don't drink coffee.
Shut up.
It's my favorite. But yeah, so that's what's going on, you know, if you're like a science bitch and you care about that stuff. But listen, if you just want to play with fairies, I've got we're gonna rock through a whole day, and I've got choices for you. And here's the catch.
Choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure, but it's not like, oh, I would do like that and then that and then that. You know what I mean? You got to choose one. Just okay. You could choose one of the. And I also want to say that if you want to put your own in, that's cool too. Okay. Sure. So anyway, so you've awoken. It's the summer solstice. It's midsummer. The sun has not yet come up, and you've decided to watch the sunrise to greet the sun. Back? That's not true. Listen here. I get a little bit confused with this one and with Yule. Not confused, but like it feels weird to me because it feels to me like this is a day like celebrating the summer, and Yule is like, ooh, we're in the deep. But it feels like it's almost, you're saying it's like over. It's coming to a close. And I know it's not. Like the heat in the summer is not coming to a close just yet. Shit. But it is kind of a strange feeling to be like, oh, from this day on, the days are getting shorter.
Yes.
And to kind of have just had that festival or that ritual where you're like celebrating the height of the, anyway, it's the height. Anyway, listen, you've woken up. It's before the sunrise. You go outside, you watch the sunrise.
I'm looking at it.
You say hello to the sun in the way of your choosing, but then you decide it's time to break your fast. You go into your kitchen and imagine it's the kitchen of your dreams, okay? And you make yourself do you have honey cakes, blackberry yogurt, or a melon and cheese board?
I'm probably going to go. Say that one more time. What was the first one?
Okay. Honey cakes. Honey cakes are typical correspondence for this day.
I think cheese and melon, because I'm a savory breakfast gal. I want, that's the most savory option I can get with the cheese. Yeah, I'm going to go with the cheese. Yeah, cheese and melon. That sounds really nice.
Goes with the cheese.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to have that blackberry yogurt.
That was my second choice. It sounds really good. Yeah. I love a blackberry yog. It's hard to beat, honestly.
What kind of cheese? And what kind of melon?
Well, I would appreciate an assortment of cheese, but I'll settle for a single if I must. But it's a Hobbit breakfast, so I'm assuming I've got at least a quartet of different cheeses,
as you would like,
that I can fuck with. Yeah. And I want the gamut.
And at least two different melons.
Yes, please. And I don't care what people say. I like honeydew. Fuck you. And so I want fuck you. I want fuck you on my board. I want honeydew on my board. I want
fuck you on my board.
I want goddamn honeydew on my board. And then I want watermelon.
That is such a lukewarm take on something.
Well, because here's the thing.
I don't care what anyone says. I love honeydew.
A lot of people shit on honeydew. And the thing is, the problem is, here's the thing. And this is, I feel like honeydew oftentimes resides in the same basket as red delicious apples because so often it goes wrong because they're mealy or bland. However, when it goes right, when it goes right, the best. So I want honeydew and I want watermelon. It doesn't have to be in the little balls, but I'd appreciate it if it was. And I want those.
Yeah.
And I need a spread here. For when it comes to the cheese palette, I have a pretty broad cheese palette. I like cheese. I like the stank. I mean, I will mess with all of it. I also kind of like the blander, less exciting cheeses. I like them all, but you best believe blue cheese is sitting on that board. And it's there, and it is raw, and it is ready.
Crumbly and stinky.
Yeah. And so there's going to be that. And then you know what? After that, I'm going to take it easy on myself. Fan favorite, some Gouda, some smoked Gouda, if we will. I'm going to get
dude,
very just simple Gouda? With
Fuck
it.
Off.
Smoked Gouda.
Yeah.
Kicks ass. Delicious. Delicious. Kicks ass. Yeah. And then I want a really good aged, like proper Parmesan. Parmigiano. I want it all shaved. And I like the good long. I don't know if you've had the shaved pieces yet, but not the shredded, not thin, but it's like flakes of it like this long, dude. And they are so good. Oh man.
Here, I'm gonna tell you something. Parmesan bums me out.
I don't like it in the packets. I like it I like it in the block, like real Parmesan.
I can handle the cheesy shake, the fake.
See, that's what bums me out.
I assume it's fake.
Yeah.
I could have that. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'll take it or leave it, right? But like real Parmesan, and I'll tell you what did it. It was the Atkins diet.
Okay.
So many things.
Yeah.
But I remember you could like melt down some cheese and have like cheesy crisp
on the chips.
Wafers.
Oh yeah.
And
make chips out of it. Pretty
I guess
good.
I had too many of those.
But you have too many. Yeah. That's how I am.
It flips my tummy.
That's how I am with cooked salmon. I just can't eat cooked salmon anymore because that was one of my mom's favorite like Atkins safe meals. And I swear there was a summer that we had cooked salmon every night. And so it's like I eat salmon raw or fried in croquettes, or I don't eat it at all. I just can't handle it. I can't. And before I forget, my last cheese, I want to round out the palate. I want, those good kind of like fruity goat mixes. So you got like a soft goat with like a blueberry kind of all mixed in. Yeah, that's what I want. And I feel like you've got that. You've got the Parmesan, you've got the Gouda, and you've got that blue cheese that's just going to blast your nose hairs backwards. And it's just, I'm awake. I'm up.
Yeah, you're awake
at that point.
Oh,
my senses are sharpened. I'm ready.
Day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you've done so in a seasonally appropriate way. We've had the melons at the peak of their sweetness.
I've got a watermelon on a vine right now, and it's just a little baby. But you best believe that I go out and look at it, and I'm like, look at you. Look at you go.
Yeah.
Look at you, you sweet thing, just growing every day. I see you. And I love it, and I'm going to eat it when it's ready.
You know what's disappointing? When you crack into a watermelon. It's a hot day and you're like, this watermelon's going to be titties. And it's just a subpar watermelon.
Oh, it's very disappointing.
It's so disappointing. Sucks. It's kind of like not very red on the inside. It's just
when you see it, it's got like the middle that's starting to be just like not as firm looking as the edges. And you're like, God damn it. But the only thing that surpasses that level of disappointment is when you stick the knife in and it goes and the whole thing just falls apart super easy. That cut that you do when it just splits. Usually that's how I know it's a good one, because it's still kind of crispy and then you see the bright red inside and that smell and you're like, oh, you're a good one. Oh, you're a good one.
Good watermelon.
Oh, it's so good. I've not had one yet. I've not had that like core shaking watermelon yet, but I know it's coming. And I'm really excited.
You and I, we attended a baby shower recently, and there was some watermelon there, and I almost had some, but I was so focused on the goddamn bagels and lox that I inhaled like 14 of.
The smoked salmon.
I was like, I don't know if this is going to mix that way. It might have been great.
It's going to be as a palate. I'm ready for a good hot summer melon.
Yeah.
So I've got a question for you, probably lingering way too long on this topic, but I'm curious. Do you feel about your yogg the same way that you feel about your ice cream? And are you one to put extra toppings and shit in there? Or are you more of a purist? I know there's going to be blackberries in there, but are you going to put a little like granola or a little flaxseed on top? Maybe a little shaved coconut? What are you going to do? You put me a little extra something, little glam.
I do not. Well, no, I would say I do not feel the same way about the yogg as I feel about my ice cream. If you don't know, I'm not a huge fan of like sprinkles. Piss me off. You put sprinkles in my ice cream, I stab you with a knife.
Oh, I love sprinkles.
They're just worthless. They're worthless.
I love toppings, dude. Too much. Like that's the thing. I don't really have any topping that I can think of that offends me, and I'll mix them up. I'll have them all together. It's great.
I'm coming around. I've there are things that I do like in it. A nut is good. Put some nuts in my ice cream.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Put some crumble. When they crumble up the waffle cone pieces.
Yes.
They put like cake or like some kind of waffle cone or cake kind of shit. They do that. I'm not a fan of cookie dough. I'm not a fan of sprinkles. I'm not a fan of a lot of the additives to ice cream. Anyway, yogurt was the question.
Yes.
The yogurt base, I like it to be a plain Greek yogurt.
Me too.
None of the yolk play fucking pink ass
regular ass
flavored
plain Greek yogurt.
Plain yogurt. But I'll put some granola on top, maybe some chia seed, maybe some nut. I do like a nut in my yogurt. You do. Little drizzle of honey. I'll have that all day long.
It's good.
Taste.
It's really good. And so all of these things you said are associated with solstice. So the blackberries, the honey cakes, that all makes sense. So we've got a bunch of summery elements going on here that we could start our breakfast with. I'm down. Yeah, I'm down for my breakfast. I'm picturing my board. And I also imagine, and I'm taking a liberty, there's a couple of fruit preserves on that board that I'm going to dip my cheese into.
Have some crusty bread,
Oh, yeah. I'm baking tomorrow. Right. Or it's solstice. Yeah, when this comes out tomorrow, I'm baking a fucking fresh loaf of sourdough. I'm high on a good one that I did yesterday that sprung up so tall, so I'm going into it real cocky. I'm really feeling good about this.
Good, as you should.
Which is dangerous with sourdough.
Midsummer. Good Midsummer. You should watch the movie Midsummer tomorrow.
We should. I kind of want to. I would not mind it. Hunter's not a big horror movie fan. So I might watch it in the day when he's gone.
It's a good one to watch in the day because if I'm correct, it does not, there's no night shots. Well, once they get to the place, because that's the whole point. It's all the hours of sun, which I thought was, anyway, I could sit here and talk about Midsummer for a while. Let me wake my computer back up because it just went to sleep and I'll okay, you've had your breakfast. Okay, and let's say you've slammed down that melon and cheese so much.
I really did. It's all
face.
Down my chin. It's okay. I've not cleaned up yet. I'm still breaking my fast. I can go wash all this off. And I knew that.
Worshipping the sun with your break fast. And now it is time to cleanse yourself. And we're having, a ritual shower this morning.
Great.
To prepare thy body for, I don't know, prayer, whatever you want to do. We'll get there.
Okay.
So,
my mini prayers.
Listen here. You have options of what you want to do for your ritual shower. Now, when I say ritual shower, you can add some oils to your soaps. You can have certain scrubs and flowers involved. But listen, I'm going to give you a choice of oil to put into, let's say 2 oils. They could complement each other. Choice of oil to theme your shower around. And these are all midsummer oils. Would you like to have a morning lavender shower? Lemon? Frankincense? Or orange?
So these are all essential oils. I thought we were going jojoba, olive, sesame. Okay. All right. So we're talking essential oil. They need to be in a carrier. Yeah. That lemon oil needs to be in a carrier for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have lavender, frankincense,
you have a lemon soap or
I'm going to roll today with that frankincense. That sounds zingy.
I knew it.
But it sounds heightened at the same time. Yeah. I feel like that's the vibe I want to go for today because it's got that zing, that pep, that lemony kind of terpene, limonene inclusion, but a little bit of at the same time.
It feels serious. Yeah. There's a seriousness to it. I'm going lemon all day long.
Nice.
All day long because at this point, I've had my yogurt. I'm still probably, one of my eyes is not opening quite yet. Yes. I'm not here for the day. Okay, great. Good to know. You've had your shower and it's time to get dressed for the day. So we're going to talk about how are you going to dress yourself? Are you going to dress yourself in golds and yellows? Are you going to do red and pinks? Or are you going to do a nice sunsetty orange? And also tell me what you're wearing.
I would like
flowy skirt, I was just going to say flowy skirt bralette. That's it. You go ahead.
Initially I would like to spend a good portion of this day unclothed because
nude is an option if you have
assuming
that luxury. Yeah.
I got to roll into town. Okay. I probably will throw down similar with a good skirt, good little crop, and just rolling on breezy. That's the tone of the day. It's breezy, baby.
It's breezy, baby.
Yeah, we're not weighed down. We're having the longest day of the year, or as I like to call it, shortest night.
Shortest night. Dude, that's what we should do. We should just absolutely go against this day for WBAH and its purposes. It's shortest night.
We title the episode "Shortest Night" and Mimosa.
Shortest night. Shortest night. Okay, what's your monochromatic? What vibe are you rocking? I'm going pink. I'm feeling very pink this midsummer for some reason. I don't know. I'm just loving the pink.
I'm gold. If I can go gold, I will.
Okay. I want you to pick your stone of choice for your accoutrement. We're talking necklace, we're talking bracelets or rings, and here's your choices for that. We've got, where's my stones? Citrine. Tiger's eye. Topaz. Like Edward's eyes.
Like Edward's eyes. When he's, before the fluorescents get to him.
Before it's the fluorescence. Or aventurine.
Okay.
Which I'm inclined to pick for the memes, but...
Sure. I'm going to go with Tiger's eye, of course. It surprises no
one. I knew
it! My second choice, especially this is recent, dude. I got... I don't think you've seen it yet, because it was on the trip that Lyra and I took. I got the most... attitude-riddled, loud-ass carnelian from Rusted Rabbit. And it is...
Is that what you were wearing at the shower?
Yeah, that
I
one.
did see it.
I
did see it.
Fucking serious, dude. And when I walked up and held it for the first time, I was like, whoa. And they were like, a lot of people have touched it and looked at it, but nobody's gone for it. And it was when he's holding the ring and it's all in the background getting louder and louder and louder. That's what was happening. And I was like, whoa. And so I probably am going to be wearing that on Solstice Day because it just flames.
Delicious.
It's just the most fiery, loud crystal I've ever owned. And I feel like I got to wield it because it's got so much to say.
It looks like a pepper. When you get a really bright
It does.
Pepper.
It looks like a pepper. Yeah. It looks like if you cross a pepper and an ember together, and it's just this crazy looking thing. It's so orange. I love it to death. I've been wearing it so much. I feel like I need
a picture.
It. I will. I'll pop a picture.
Put the sun in it. Put the sun in it on that day. Let's talk about your activity. This is the first activity of the day. We're going to sit down. We're going to either do a tarot spread for midsummer or make flower crowns. You could have a fire or go on a nature walk. How are you spending the rest of your morning?
I'm going to go on a walk.
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, our trail, the wood trail that we cut, is not functional. Well, it's functional. You could walk it, but it's not a full loop anymore because, dude, it's the craziest looking thing. There's a spot in which 3 trees all fell on each other from different angles. And so it's just a disaster.
You should dig right where they all intersect.
I should have put the treasure under there. And so basically you get to it, you got to turn around. You got to go, and so you can't cross it. There is literally a thou shall not pass marker there. Because Hunter was talking about it and he's very safety conscious. And I kind of thought he was exaggerating. No, you don't need to walk under it. Because the last time I was out there, one of them had fallen and I thought it was cool because it was like a tunnel, but it's still stupid to walk under it. And I assumed it was still like that. But no, he was not exaggerating. I was like, oh no, it's like a whole catastrophe. Got it. It's bad. But I'm back on the walking again. Not that the trail has at least dried out because it was full on flooded. So I'm going to be taking a little, I'm going to be taking a little walk. Yeah.
Good.
Take a nice walk.
Good.
Walk off that
Enjoying
cheese.
What? Ooh.
Let it settle,
Yeah. Yeah. Which is probably good. Listen, if you out there, if you're playing along at home, if you chose the honey cakes, you might be having a rough slog.
That's the thing. The honey cakes are just going to make me goddamn starving in about an hour afterwards. So I didn't know if we were having a full on hobby. I don't know if there's going to be 11sies or second breakfast. I don't know if any of that's coming. So I planned just in case for longevity.
Well, you know, when you get home from your nature walk, it is time to make lunch.
Oh, thank God.
Because you got to fuel up for what's coming next, but it is time to make lunch. Now, listen, breakfast. We had a light, breakfast. Some of us, Listen, I'm not hating on you if you chose the honey cakes. In actuality,
I am not, dude. 4. The day after all of our power came back on, and like the driveway, the first load of rock came, and we felt like we were at least putting the house back together. The next morning, we went and got so many donuts and just ate donuts until fucking 2 p.m.
Dude,
as breakfast and lunch.
Pancakes?
Healed the soul.
I get pancakes almost every time. If it's breakfast time somewhere, give me them pecan pancakes.
I'm a waffle girly myself, I gotta say.
Really?
Belgian waffle though. I don't like Waffle House waffles. I don't like they're thinner and flatter than I want them to be. I like the big crunchy thick waffle with the deep.
You like the big fluffy fluff waff.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do like pancakes.
What about
but they gotta have fruit.
A Dutch babe.
Oh,
give me a Dutch babe,
brother.
Give me that lemon.
Come on,
lemon sugar
absolutely.
Egg.
Yeah.
Okay. It's lunchtime. Mm-hmm. You open up your stores, your larder.
My larder.
Your larder. And you choose to make yourself either do you make a grilled fresh veg salad? We're talking fresh veggies. Okay. Do you make yourself a fruit salad? Sweet and light. Do you make yourself a fancy grilled cheese? And when I say fancy, we've got nice butter to represent like the cow's milk. We have good herb bread, and a tasty cheese blend, maybe left over from the cheese you had this morning. Or do you have a nice refreshing gazpacho? The heat of the day, gazpacho. Pretty nice.
I do. Ooh. See, okay.
You're a cold food girly.
I am a cold food girly, but I'm going to fuse 2 worlds here and do one of my favorite things, which is a soup sando combo. Nothing makes me happier. I will.
You're breaking the rules.
If I am allowed,
all right.
I am an Aquarius. I am an Aquarius deep to my core. I cannot take the rigidity. But seriously, a little fun fact about myself: any time of day. Doesn't matter when, never matters. I will always be in the mood for a deli lunch. It's like, that's my favorite thing to do. And a soup sando combo. Oh.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. Oh, yeah. And get a little side of fruit. If you got the side of fruit, the pickle sando soup, that's everything my palate could possibly want on a plate. Right there. All the texture, all the temperature.
Quickly whip up a little bit of whipped cream for your little blueberry or whatever you got.
Oh my gosh.
Great. Wonderful.
I love it. So I'm going to make that grilled cheese. And I'm going to have that gazpacho.
Okay, so you're going cheese for breakfast and cheese for lunch.
I am. I'm also going to throw some prunes onto the plate as well as a precaution.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm worried about you getting backed up.
No, dude. Also, Vata Constitution. I know how this goes. Yeah, the prunes are on the plate.
I'm making that fancy grilled cheese. In fact, I might actually make one for when we get done here. That as I was writing these little...
might be my solstice dinner with a fresh loaf of sourdough. I'm going to get us some good cheese, get some Asiago and make it stinky. Make it stinky. Oh, my word. Yeah, this is it. I know I've been making a lot of sexy food grunts into the mic and I need to stop, but I'm really hungry.
It's going to happen.
And it's not going to quit, so whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If you're not into sexy food grunts, you're probably not listening to this podcast.
You left a long time ago. Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, it's now. You've fueled up. You've had your walk. You've woken up. You've had your breakfast and your now lunch, and you're ready to go. And it's time for our high sun ritual. This is it. This is when we have the sun at its highest, and we're going full sun worship. Tell me, how do you do this? Do you cast a circle and have yourself a full midsummer ritual? Or do you garden, and perhaps that's how you give your thanks and your appreciation? Go out and spend some time in the garden. Do you make herb sachets? Sit out in the sun, put some little herbs together, make a craft of some kind. Do you have a fire, or do you participate in some drumming under the sun?
I will probably engage in some form of naked yard work.
Okay. All right. Gardening. I think.
Yeah, I'm going to be, I like ritual in motion. It's ritual in motion. And it feels good to me. I did it on Eclipse Day when I was feeling the weird tendrils of like the eclipse madness creeping in on my brain before it, like just as it was starting to like eat the sun,
I gotta move
a little bit.
Yeah.
I was out in the garden just like feeling it all happen. And so I liked it. I liked being in motion underneath it. I'm solar and nature, and the sun makes me want to move. So I feel like I'm going to be out there. I'm going to do some naked gardening.
Beautiful.
With a shawl or something on, because my skin's very sensitive. But
sun protection.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm going to have some
sunscreen. Yeah, important.
Always just a given. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I would partake in that craft. I think sitting in the sun, making a little herb sachet for later. I think that's gonna be my choice.
Yeah.
Be a little,
have a parasol
to sit in the sun. Yeah. Not too rigorous for me.
Which I am on the hunt for. I am on the hunt for a good parasol.
For a good parasol?
I need
you guys,
one.
Okay. Somebody. If you know a good parasol company, does that exist?
Maker?
Put it up on our Facebook and tag us.
I really need one.
This as well.
Because like, dude, as I'm getting older, because I always liked the sun. Here's the thing. I'm learning about myself. A lot of things. I like the heat, but I don't like the sun. Yeah. So if I'm outside, I can be outside generally at any hot temperature in the shade. But the moment I go out in the sun, I can't take it as much like I used to could. I just can't. I can't do it as much. So I need that parasol because I've also gotten so fucking pale now that it hurts. Like, and it just fucking, and the more tattoos you get, the sun, I don't like how it feels on those either. It feels very, it feels tight. My windmill has always felt tight on my back. It doesn't itch, but you feel it burn worse. I can't explain it. And sometimes they raise up when they get real hot, but mine don't really do that. But like, it just, you can feel like, even if I'm wearing a t-shirt and the sun is on my back, I'll feel it more intensely where the tattoos are. Even if they're covered. It's really strange. But I don't like how that feels because also I try to protect my tattoos. So I'm like, get off. I didn't say you could damage my ink under here. And it just, so I... It's a push and pull.
Yeah. I am one that I am not ashamed to carry around just like an umbrella on a hot day.
Yeah.
I would like a parasol to like look cute and have it be, like, that's
but I'll use an umbrella.
That's what they're doing. I'll use an umbrella and I don't give a shit because the sun is pain. Okay, so you've gardened for the heat of the day or the height of the sun of the day. You're tired. You've perhaps added some ritualistic elements into it, and you're maybe a little bit drained. You're drained in energy.
I'm for sure going to be a little
spiritually.
Drained. Yeah, I'm going to need a snack. Hot. I'm going to need a pick-me-up of some sort of tea time nibble.
Right. We've got cakes and ale coming up for you after your sun time ritual. Now listen, we're going to start with foods. Let me go to my foods. Okay, do you have, again, we're going to bring back them honey cakes. We're bringing them back. I didn't add it before, but I'm adding it now. Do you have honey cakes? Do you have fruit? Do you have, do you have a lavender treat, such as a lavender cheesecake treat?
Oh.
And what do you have to drink? We've got sun tea, lemonade, and what else did I say? Hold on. Or honey mead, which may be redundant. Honey mead, but So honey mead, lemonade, sun tea.
All right. As much as I am tempted by that lavender cheesecake, I'm going to cut my cheese intake off for the day. And I'm just going to make sure that we're chilling out on that. And so my want for sweets increases as the day goes on. I never really want a sweet breakfast. Like if I'm going to have a sweet breakfast, it's grape nuts, so it's like, it's still not super duper sweet. So like, sorry, but like as tea time comes around, that's when I'm going to roll with those honey cakes. Now it's time for the honey cakes.
Yes.
It's
the time for the honey cake.
Some sun tea.
See, I'm going lemonade.
And listen, I know the thing about the sun tea. I get it. I know the risks. I understand. Don't come at me, but I'm still drinking
You're going to get that botulism.
Yeah. I'm probably going to make some. I made some last year. It was really nice. I just drink it at the end of the afternoon. It's fine. I'm just not going to leave it out for 5 fucking days. Yeah.
All the time. I feel like we'd make sun tea like all the time.
I think a lot of the catch.
Like we would just put it in like an old milk jug or something. Like
listen. I'm trying to strengthen my immune system. It's fine. But no, I do love it.
Just
I made some last year. I put like rose petals and lavender in there too, and some like calendula in there. And I remember it was delicious. It was so, and I iced it. I poured it on ice, strained it and poured it on ice. And it wasn't out there long because like it's hot right now here. So like it was out. I think I set it out at like 10 a.m. and I pulled it at like 4 or 5 and it was steeped. And like it was lovely. It was really good.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Yeah. With the power of the sun all inside of it. Delicious. Okay. All right. So you're a little recharged. You're a little
I'm rejuvenated.
We're going to have a nice calm. You're rejuvenated.
I feel good.
Have a calm outside activity. You're ready to perhaps venture back outside again. The sun is no longer at its height. It's starting the cool down, right? Still bright and everything, but we're starting to come down. What do we do for our outside activity? Second one of the day. We go on a flower picking walk. It's not just a walk. You're out, you're hunting, you're looking for flowers specifically. It's a flower walk.
All right.
Do you simply sunbathe and enjoy the feeling of the sun on the skin? Or do you find a nice little spot to make an outside gratitude altar? A little stump that you could put perhaps offering or flowers or what have you on it?
So are we kind of coming into golden hour time of the day?
I would say it's just before golden hour. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to first douse myself in mosquito repellent because they're all about to release themselves right now. It's their time. They're coming.
They're coming out of the ground?
They spawn. They just spawn.
They just spawn in. Yeah.
I am just going to sit and watch because it is the most beautiful. Like, so on the property, so since we're in a bowl, since we're in like a hollow, the sun goes behind the trees when there's still the sun goes behind the trees by golden hour. And so it backlights everything. And so everything has this glow to it. And the green, that's what it is, dude. The greens of the leaves against the golden. It's just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And you always see like the flying insects that reflect. It looks like a movie. How it's just like they glisten and it's just like, I will just sit and watch it because it's just one of the most beautiful. So I'm going to be out there. I've had my snack. I'm good and comfortable. I've had a long day. I've had a good satisfying day of yard work. And a lot of cheese. And so I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch this sun.
There's more cheese
go down.
There's more cheese possibilities.
I'm probably going to take it. I took a break. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Now this might seem a little early, but let's just say you do your outside activity. And plus I'm a very food driven. I'm food motivated.
It's a festival day.
Dog. Okay. It's a festival day. It's dinner time. And plus you have to factor in the cooking of the dinner.
Yeah, no, you've been busy.
Dinner time. And I will say I got these ideas for Litha recipes from otherworldlyoracle.com/Litha recipes. I'll put a link to it. So these are actual recipes that you yourself can go cook for tomorrow or whenever you're listening to this Litha celebration. Listen, our first one. Now I know it won't be salmon because what we've learned about you earlier, but we have a fish dish with a heavy dill sauce. And I don't mean the sauce in itself is heavy. I mean, it's a dill forward sauce.
It's going to be hard to beat this one. I'm already leaning very heavily towards this.
Dude, I want this right now. Dill.
That sounds so good.
Get it.
Put dill.
Dill can
Oh, put dill on me.
Put dill on me when I die.
I ask dill
turn me
to
into a
lay
dill plant.
on top of me today. I would. I love dill that much.
Lay on top of
And if it's a dill forward sauce, not just because here's the thing, in my opinion, my humble opinion, people withhold the dill. Put more dill.
They don't put enough dill.
Put more dill.
Hashtag
put it on there.
More dill, please.
Hashtag more dill. Use it. Put more than you think that you need because I will eat it. Oh, I swear I will. Okay, what else?
Put dill on to what you think is supposed to go on, and then go and do a little bit.
Put a little more.
Our next one is a chicken marbella with couscous.
Ooh, that sounds good too. That sounds really good too.
We have the other one. We have This is a prosperity dish. Prosperous cilantro lime chicken thighs.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go. Oh, shit.
Oh, there's more. I got 3 more. I'm food motivated.
Oh, my word. All right. We've got 7 dishes.
Well, actually, 1 more and then 2 options for dessert. So,
okay.
Or we can go simple with just roasted solstice veg. And that's, a nice, simple, fresh veg.
I'm going to need to eat more than that.
Okay. All right. So tell me what we're doing for mains. I'm doing the fish and dill sauce.
I'm doing the fish and dill sauce.
Nice.
Without question. That also sounds really good for my digestion after the heavy day I have had of cheese.
Absolutely.
So I think that'll be okay. Question.
Well,
fish and dill and what? Is it with rice? Are we with like a summer medley, like a vegetable, some greens?
I would say
maybe
it's to your taste. However, if we want to go further into the midsummer representation, then it would be a summer medley of veggies.
Yeah, I think some greens. Yeah, it's like
maybe a salad. Yeah,
I'd have mine, dude. They might not match exactly, but like what's calling my name is that fish and the dill sauce with just a good plate of like cooked like mustard greens. Like I just feel all of the sharpness of that is just really going to complement the fish and dill. Like that's all calling, and a big old piece of sourdough with like butter on it, right there.
And that's good fresh. Like you saved the fresh butter for this meal.
Yes. And if I don't have fresh butter, there's at least some goddamn Kerrygold spread on it.
You bust open the foil package.
I'm bringing out the gold standard.
Yeah.
The
gold standard. All right, now for dessert. Now I feel like I know which direction you make me going because I'm bringing back that fucking lavender cheesecake. I wanted 2 options.
Okay.
Because I wanted to have that goddamn lavender cheesecake. Obviously, this is my choice. Or grilled watermelon. Have you ever had grilled watermelon?
No. I think I'd like it. I think I'd like it.
With
I think I'd be into it.
On it.
Yeah, maybe some lime juice. I think that would be really good. But so far I've been getting everything I want today on this day, and I got the honey cakes at the right time, and now I think it's the right time for that cheesecake. I think that I've had 2 meal breaks. I think I had the honey cake break, and I had the fish break, and so now I think I'm ready for the cheesecake.
Yes.
I think I can handle this.
I'm glad that you're joining me.
Yeah,
in this.
I'm
Let's
ready
have
for
a
it.
lavender cheesecake together. Delicious.
Yes, please. We toast.
Maybe like a cup of coffee.
A little like it's not quite a nightcap time yet, so we have like an evening. Yeah. Like a little evening
coffee,
a little coffee. Like, maybe a little Irish coffee. Even it's a Hobbit day.
Listen, I won't say no. All right, the sun is setting. It's time to go outside and toast the sun in your manner of choosing. Just as we saw it rise, we are putting it to bed. And at this time, you can choose to do whatever is right for you in your practice. Perhaps say, thank you, sun, for providing this warm summer that we're smack in the middle of and will continue to have. Or if you're nasty, or if you're like, more of a dark half person, this can be your, all right. It's happening. It's starting now. Our nights are getting a little longer.
I can loosen my shoulders a little.
I can breathe just a small bit. And we're going to move into our nighttime activity. And this is the last thing that we have before we go to bed on this beautiful midsummer day. So, nighttime activity. A, we can welcome the moon. Welcome the moon, have a little moon celebration, maybe a little moon bathing. Make some moon water. Get a cow to say moo.
Yeah, or you just do the N for it. You go stand by it, and it does it. You go, N. I heard that. You too. Yeah, moon, buddy. Yeah. I heard that. Yeah.
Or do we participate in a nice calming meditation to kind of set the day off? Think back on perhaps what we've done and what this day means. Or do we go get our ass into a hot ritual bath with, let's see, perhaps some of these associated herbs like sandalwood or mint or rosemary. Perhaps it's got a whole ass sunflower floating in the bath. You know, you can work in your correlation.
That would be nice. A mint bath makes me have anxiety to think about.
Maybe a little mint, just a tiny, just enough to be like, I recognize that you are part of this season.
Yes, I smell you somewhere in here.
Yeah, I can smell you, but I don't feel you burning my skin.
Yes.
Or lastly, rip open your thing of matches and you crack a fire out and you do some fire gazing. How are you spending your evening?
The bath is tempting, but the thing is I'm not a nighttime bather. I'm just not.
Okay.
If I'm going to take a bath, it's going to be before noon, no matter what.
Okay.
Wow. So that's crossed off the list. Can't tell you why. It's just the way it is.
That's fine.
And fire gazing's in the running. For sure. Just lighting a little candle, sitting in a room that's just a little too dark. So you just can't see quite everything as much as you need to.
You just stare
that sounds
into that fire.
Nice.
Download some.
I could go outside. You talked about a moon bathe, and that sounds tempting because right now the fireflies are really popping. And so going out and having like a good firefly watch sounds like a good time. And part of me wants to it's because I imagine the sun's you just see the last glow.
Just the last
glow. So now I don't have to worry about getting burned. So I kind of want to show the sun my butt's hole.
Yeah. Okay.
And be so long, sucker. And it's like a taunt because it's got to come back now because it can't leave on something like that. It's got to come back and talk to me later, you know?
Yeah. It was dipping below the horizon going, well, I think I'll explode now. This is the last time I'm ever going to set. Then it sees your butt's hole pointed right at it and it goes,
I got to come back and deal with this. Yeah, so you're welcome, everybody, for me single-handedly ensuring the sun's return next year.
Yeah. Somebody has to show the sun their butt's hole on the eve of midsummer.
Very important. Very important.
To ensure the next year happens.
Yeah. And it's just got to be me, guys. Listen, I'll do this for you guys.
Yeah. One day you'll pass down the torch.
I will. I'll pass the torch.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's been happening from the dawn of time. And that's our day. That's our midsummer / life
full day. Wait, what are you doing?
Full day. I think that I'm going to participate in that moon bathing. I'm going to look around and appreciate and just kind of enjoy the summer night. Yeah. You know, not really do much of anything. Not be on the phone just because I'm sitting outside.
Yeah, no, you're hanging.
Just really experience it and breathe it in, smell all the summer smells. And then I'm gonna sleep like the goddamn dead because it's been.
You better. It's the longest night. I wish, or it's shortest night. Sorry, shortest night. How could I forget? And so you better. You're not gonna get as much sleep. So I like to wish it well. Yeah. To wish the sleep that you get well. Because that sounds nice. A good little sleep after a full day. And also that digestion's working. And you need to sleep so your body can digest all the food that you had that day.
Yeah. You might wake up with some banging heartburn.
Yeah. Or ravenous, when your blood sugar gets all fucked after you have a big day of eating a whole bunch. And you wake up at 6 a.m. like you've never eaten anything in your life. Yeah. It's one of those.
Have some leftover veg for breakfast.
Yeah, just try to counterbalance the damage. Yeah.
Just drink the rest of your dill sauce.
Yeah. Level me out.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Ooh.
I'm going to be talking about something that you could also utilize if these are around you in your summer solstice rituals / decor / a whole bunch of shit. We're going to get into it. But before we get into all of that stuff.
A flower crown of these things?
Yeah, buddy. Cute as hell. And so, but before that, I'm going to confuse everyone with this direct lift, just like you today. I too have a direct lift from Wikipedia today that could not have been written more confusing if they did it on purpose. I really think they did, because I don't understand this. So here we go. There's the classification of mimosa trees, other names as well we're going to get into, is confusing. So here we go.
Okay.
Albizia julibrisson is known by a wide variety of common names, such as Persian silk tree and pink cirrus. It is also called Lankaran acacia or bastard tamarind, though it is not too closely related to either genus. The species is called Chinese silk tree, or mimosa in the United States, which is misleading. The former can refer to any species of albizia, which is common in any one locale, and although once included in mimosa, neither is it very close to the mimosiae. To add to the confusion, several species of acacia, notably Acacia baileyana and Acacia dealbata, are also known as mimosa, especially in floristry, and many of Fabaceae trees are highly divided leaves, are thus called in horticulture. So it's just the word mimosa is a bit more of a catch-all than I would like it to be.
Right.
But it is. So I don't know what
I love how
to do about that.
Sometimes in these situations, things are hyper specific.
Yes.
Or they're very, very laissez-faire.
Fast and loose. Yeah. And so.
Fucking silk tree? I don't give a shit. Let's go do something else.
So mimosa, aka Chinese or Persian silk tree, is another common name that you will see. Yeah.
I Googled it and it was like, did you mean Persian silk tree? Yeah. It's like, yeah, sure.
Country folk down here in the South, they're mimosas. So, yeah. And
mimosa.
As a mimosa tree. So let's describe these guys, right?
I got stuff in the fridge to make mimosas right now.
Dude, I love a mimosa. I love horrible for my interstitial cystitis. Gonna fuck me up for 2 days. Acid sugar, and alcohol. The booze, the two worst things I could put. Yeah, and the sugar. Baby. 3 most inflammatory things. But man, do I love it.
A special occasion?
Oh, a special occasion. The day that we went antiquing at that Old Streak or High Street Antique Mall or whatever that we went to several years ago, dude, I remember we drank those complimentary mimosas with the breakfast that we remember they had the complimentary mimosas in that huge ass antique mall.
They did.
And I remember my bladder burning itself inside out, but being like, look at these antiques, and just having such a weird day drinking those mimosas, but it was worth it. And so, let's
pop like an Azo or two.
Just prepare. Just prepare it all. So let's describe the mimosa tree. What are we talking about? If you're not sure what one of these bad boys are. So the mimosa tree, or again, Persian silk tree, is a fast-going, short-lived, shrubby type tree that maxes out to about 20 to 40 feet. They live fast, die young. They live hard, they live fast, they live rough. And the leaves are fern style. They're very frondy, and they're covered in even little tinier, little teethy, little nubbins. I don't. You just got to look it up. I really don't know how to describe this. And
they look soft. Like if you would touch.
They are. Yeah, they're very. Like, you could kind of run one across somebody's face, and it would be nice. Or it's kind of nice. And so these leaves are pretty interesting. They're pretty sensitive, and cutely the little frond, little teethies will shut at nighttime, or sometimes when they're handled too hard, or if it rains. And so they will shut sometimes, or they kind of like bow downward. So they kind of like move.
Right.
And so this gives them the names. They have a lot of nicknames from this. So Persian name, which I did not get the pronunciation for, which looks like Shabkhasp, which means night sleeper, because it's they go to sleep at night.
Feels redundant though.
There is we get into it later as there's a tie-in with traditional Chinese medicine with these trees, and they have a name which basically roughly translates to shut happy. So and we get into the happiness but apparently, and I don't know if this is for sure true, but it says it symbolizes a happy couple in bed, because I guess it's nighttime and they all kind of fold together.
Oh, cute.
In Japan, it is Nimunoki. Again, didn't look up these pronunciations at all. Completely forgot about them. Sleeping tree is kind of, so you can see the theme here. This is noticed how these little
sleeping
leaves.
Tree sounds pretty ominous.
Yeah, the sleeping tree.
The sleeping tree.
And guys, this tree here in the U.S. in the South, invasive as fuck. Did not know this.
Oh!
Big time invasive species. You bet your bottom dollar. And
Dang
so it is believed that the mimosa tree was brought to the United States in the 1700s by André Michaux. It's French. He was a French botanist. And so he brought it over here, and it has been taken root ever since. And so
thanks.
This tree, though, is native to the Middle East and Asia, and it is a fast-growing little dude. Again, it generally maxes out around 40-ish or so feet tall, and it's adorned very recognizably with these pink pom-pom blooms that are very soft. Oftentimes, they end in these like little yellow. They're like a filament all around in a ball, and they have like a little yellow end on all of the filament. They're very interesting-looking little blooms, and they smell great. And so it's a recognizable tree.
They do look like they would poke you.
They're very soft, but they look like something you shouldn't touch. And it just looks like something ornamental, like not wild. It looks like a planted landscaping tree just because it's got these pink little frou-frou cute little blooms all over it. And they attract butterflies and bees and hummingbirds, which is good, but we learn that there's kind of downsides to this. So the leaves of the mimosa tree, again, they're that fern-like tree, are kind of shaped to them. And these trees are very heat tolerant. They're cold hardy. They're drought resistant and adaptable to almost any kind of soil. So whatever you throw at them, they're going to be fine, which is one of the reasons that they're as invasive as they are
to everything. Yeah.
And so they just grow like wildfire, and they spread very quickly, and they have spread over the southern United States very quickly, all things considered. And so they're classified as invasive and as weeds in multiple different states. I've got a list here later on so far that I think is all of them. If not all of them, it's most of them. It's a lot of them. And so an invasive species, by definition, is an aggressive, non-native plant that is capable of outcompeting the native vegetation. So the native vegetation is getting pushed out because that's what's going on. And you can apply that to invasive species, animal form, things like that. But this is, talking of plants, but it's something that pushes out the native species.
Animal form.
Assume your animal form, shapeshift. And invasive species such as the mimosa, they are very capable of displacing native species. And this can do a lot of environmental damage when you do this. When native plants start having a harder time keeping up and they start reducing in quantity, that means that certain bird species that are really dependent on certain caterpillars and bugs that are so dependent on feeding on certain trees, that's a whole cascading link after link of the chain that starts getting threatened. And it seems like it'd be very, it's not something that you think about as something so delicate, but that's how delicate the ecosystems are because there are a lot of creatures that eat one thing. or, a couple of things. And when those food sources at the bottom of the food chain start getting knocked out, that's just as disastrous as when you start wiping off the predators up at the top. So it's just that balance is really, really important. And the food source, even down all the way to the bottom of the chain, is important. So that can start threatening your native bird species, the bug species under them along the food chain. And so that's just going to upset your balance there. And with the mimosa spreading the way that it doesn't take much for it to start kind of causing true problems in local ecosystems. And along with this, they grow fast. And while they don't get super duper tall, they're not like, again, they're 20 to 40 feet. They're very kind of shady. So very quickly, they can grow tall in any soil, not a lot of light even, and shade a canopy underneath it that no longer can get sunlight. So there's a lot of repercussions that come from this in the way that they grow and thrive.
Bullies.
They are kind of bullies. They're bullies to the ecosystem. And meanwhile, all the while, mimosa seed pods are durable. They're kind of long dangly dudes. And they're very durable, easily transported by animals. Wind can carry them. And the seeds can survive dormant for up to 5 years. So hardy seeds. And oftentimes
they're the Terminator of trees.
They for sure are, because they also
coming at you.
Are one of the first trees, one of the first things to sprout in disturbed areas, such as places that have endured wildfires or things like that, which is an issue because then that native vegetation that might be trying to come back after this fire is very quickly going to get outshaded, outcompeted by these mimosa trees that have now just suddenly had free reign to quickly take over a place that they never had a foothold in before. And so it's just, they like spreading. Oh, here I go spreading again.
They go, ooh, ah, ah, ah.
Yeah, and they do. They get disturbed down with the spreadness.
They get down with the spread.
And so the seed pods have usually 5 to 10 seeds in them. They're stacked kind of upright. To me, they kind of look like so say you get like a dill pickle. Okay. And you like cut it in half and then you quarter it and then you look at that quarter sideways. That's kind of what you look like, but they're stacked little seeds vertically.
I put that part on my teeth and I just kind of go
scrape it. Yeah. And take all the seed matter. Yeah. I see you. That shit's great, man. And delicious. I am so ready for a hot summer day cold pickles, man. It is one of the best things. I did too. It's great.
I had one in a pool. It was delicious.
We've been burning through jars of pepperoncinis too, because that's the yard work replenisher that we do. Like when we have a hot yard, we'll go in and eat some ice cold pepperoncinis, and we're just tearing through them, dude. It's so good, so good. So the seeds, poisonous AF to your pets and livestock. They're just they apparently have a neurotoxin in them. So if you have mimosa trees in the yard, that's just something you might want to be pretty cautious about raking up the pods, things like that. Or apparently, it sounds serious. Or a lot of people recommend cutting the bastards down and making sure the trunk is dead because they're invasive species. So I leave that ball in your court. And so generally, again, it's recommended they're cut down because in these states, they are deemed invasive. So we have DC, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Massachusetts. Which one is MA? I don't remember.
Maine or Massachusetts?
Maine, I think, is M-I-E. I think it's I don't fucking remember. I can't. North Carolina, New Jersey, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. So Massachusetts. Okay, did I say that? Right. Did I have that right? I think so. Okay,
is it
MA. Yeah. So these guys are not strong trees. Again, we've talked about it. They're more worried about living in the moment. They, again, live fast, die, YOLO. That's their motto.
Like a pine tree.
Yeah, they just don't.
Just want to shoot up and be done.
Shoot up, burn out bright. And so it is
James Dean of trees.
It's not hard. It's not hard at all. They're kind of in Bradford pear territory. A good windstorm, which I'm so amazed. Dude, again, I'm so glad we're in a hollow. And we would have gotten so much worse wind damage if we weren't. But the wind was blowing in a way to have knocked our huge Bradford pear right onto the bathroom where my bathtub is. And the whole time, that windstorm I was like, you motherfucker, I swear to you, you son of a bitch, you're not going to fall in this house.
Just sitting there smelling like fish.
Oh, full of woodpecker holes. We're going to have to take it down because it's sickly too. So that tree's it's a loose cannon. And so they fall the wind. Another one of the main reasons they don't live that long is because they're taken out. They're kind of like the possums of the tree world. They just get taken out early, unfortunately, or not unfortunately in this case, because they're super invasive.
I can't get sick because I don't live long enough to.
No, they just go and break in half. So that's what happened to ours. It's just a trunk now. It's good. Everything else is gone. Mimosa trees have a place in traditional Chinese medicine. Again, they are native to the Middle East, native to Asia. And both the bark and the blooms are used, as I understand it. And we're talking a lot of happiness, emotional regularity, soothing the emotions. That's a big old vibe that we are going with here. So the properties of this plant, it seems a lot of the flowers are used, are neutral and sweet. And in traditional Chinese medicine, it focuses on the heart and liver meridians. So I don't know a lot about this. Here's how it works. And it is known to, invigorate the blood, kind of just improve circulation, remove impurities. So it's a well-being, thing going on here. So recommended apparently for depressive type symptoms, things like that. An elevation of the emotions. That's what we're looking at. And just kind of helping stagnation of qi, getting things livelied on up a bit. Tinctures.
Is this used externally or?
So you can make a tink. So as I understand this, while the seed pods are toxic, the blooms do not seem to be. I hope that's what it looks like. And so you can make tinctures out of the blooms if you're into that tink life. You can, if you're not into that tink life, you can make other things out of it here that we're going to get to in a minute when we start getting into our solstice craft type days. But you can make a tincture. I didn't bother to get down the ratios. If you're interested, you can try to find that from someone who knows what they're talking. The one time I made a tincture, I fucked it up so bad. So I don't know. However, it also seems, coming from studies involving the mimosa blooms, that there might be antioxidant compounds as well. So there does seem to be properties within it that can prove beneficial in quantities that I do not know. So from a metaphysical standpoint, and again, so we can kind of look at traditional Chinese medicine here as that big look at emotional balance, kind of the balancing of how we're feeling, and maybe even just kind of elevating that to a place of a bit more contentment. And now in magic, we can utilize this in many different ways. One, the physical blooms themselves we can utilize. If you have one of these nearby, and if you do, they produce a bunch of blooms. Like, these dudes get loaded down with these things. And so they're blooming right now. And if you got one blooming, hey, solstice. Here's your solstice. Here's a solstice activity for you. Now, you can use your little blooms in like a jar spell. Maybe you want to make a good prosperity type jar spell or something like that, and you can put them in there. You can put them on your altar. You got a solstice altar going on, or your table as you set your table for your solstice meal. If you were doing it, maybe decorate
all
it with some
cheese.
Of these. Yeah, man. The cheese that you just need to have in a bowl for you to drink, because that's the theme of the day. And just kind of sprinkle. They also smell really nice. So you can utilize the blooms. You can also string them together. You can run a needle with thread through the kind of like, so while they are very fluffy, they join kind of at a base that's green, and they all fan out from there like a trumpet. So you can run your needle through that and string them all together and make a little garland or a necklace of mimosa blooms or a crown.
A crown.
Make a little mimosa crown. Again, it smells really nice.
Make a whole dress.
Dude, yeah, stitched together, the most fragile, but it would feel really soft and tickly.
It'd tickle.
It would be very, very tickly. Yeah. So there's your blooms. You can also use the blooms and make a simple syrup out of them. This is something that I have done with honeysuckle. Highly recommend, assuming that I am trusting that they are not poison. I do not think they are. It seems like you can do them the same way. You put the flowers, again, I didn't get your ratios here. You get the flowers in a pot, ratio of sugar, a little bit of water, and you do the flowers, and then you strain the flower material out, and you have a syrup that tastes like flowers, and it's the most delicate, fairy tasting shit you've ever had. I love doing it with honeysuckle blooms. It's amazing. So you could do that, and then you can use that simple syrup.
Refer to our disclaimer.
Refer to our disclaimer. We don't know anything. We openly don't know anything. And so that's the blooms, right? If you want to use those. And that's kind of the main thing I focused on. Oh, there's a couple more. So say you don't want to string them together. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot of work. Put some in, maybe you get a couple little altar bowls, and you just put a few blooms in each one, put them in the corners of your house. Do your corners with some little mimosa blooms to just kind of raise up everything, and, or maybe maybe you've got a grid going. Maybe you're doing a crystal grid, and you have a little, you use that energy. And cause like when I don't grid often, but I don't just use crystals. I'll put like some of my runes in the place, and I just kind of make a mishmash of energy on the points, but I use the gridded points as the guide. Throw a little mimosa bloom down there and be like, poof, here's what I want right here. Is I'm making this tapestry of energy. So here we go. So that's mostly what I have here. Oh, meditation. Put a little bloom on your forehead. You can just, because they're soft. And as you sit down, and I like to meditate lying down, like in Shavasana. So in corpse pose. But if you're sitting upright, I don't know, set it somewhere. But like I would do this lying down in Shavasana and just put a little bloom just right boop on your forehead. They're very light and just kind of infusing. And you could even do like on your heart, and because that's just the very emotional, sweet energy and all of that. So anyway, that's mimosas or Persian silk trees.
I think that I'm going to try to find one. And I know there's one at least out in the parking lot around out here because I've seen it. I've not seen it bloom because like I said, I hunker. I don't go outside these days. Yeah. But I'm going to go out and see if there's any blooms to rip down.
I think they're still blooming. I'm pretty sure when I walked up to Mom, so Mom has two pretty good sized ones, like kind of between my place and hers. And I feel like it was still recent enough that I walked up there that it was still blooming. So I think that they still are. I hope they still are. At least in this region, they still are. But yeah, see if you can, if they're where you are, see if you can find one that I guess wouldn't be stealing and take a little,
that's where you are.
Take a little sniff. And I always granted, I don't have allergies really to them, but I always like kind of tracing my face with them because they feel very soft.
That, dude, every time you mention that, it made me feel I feel like you could see me get kind of sleepy.
Yeah, I love it.
The light.
Yeah, a light touch
will put me to sleep.
I love it. It's very soothing and they're very soft. Yeah. Hey, maybe it's a little couples activity. I don't know.
Hey,
it's
absolutely,
it's solstice.
Yeah.
It's shortest night. Make use of it.
Real quick. Get you. Let's see, what is 9 months from now? Let's see if
what month is this? June?
July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March?
Yeah.
Could have a little spring baby.
Yeah.
If that's your,
pre-Beltane. A pre-Beltane baby. So yeah.
And everyone could look at you and be like, you couldn't wait.
Be like, you parents got filthy on the solstice. I know it. I do like tracing it, you know, because even though like people who don't practice don't, you know, like they aren't aware of these, but I still feel like the instincts are still there. So I just like to look at that kind of data, you know, and there's a lot of people. What in January-ish, February, right at like 9 months after Beltane, like
after Beltane,
June,
that's a big one.
October, November, December. January, late January, early Feb, which is when I was born. And because I always remember being in school, and when we would like get to January birthdays, there's a shitload of them, dude. And it cracks me up because it's like, y'all don't know that it's Beltane, but your bodies do. And it's just, like cracks me up.
Yeah. And I feel like you and I both represent, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the top like 2 times of the year to have for like big births, because I think one of the more common months to have a baby is August, or at least this time of the year,
getting into the summer.
And if you go backwards, it's Yule, like it's dark, cold times.
People are shut in.
You know,
what else are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Yeah. So
I love it. There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
That's that.
Everyone, trace your birthday back and think about when your parents slammed ham.
When they slammed it, and was it near a Sabbath? Probably. Yeah.
What's the most inappropriate Sabbath to shag on?
Man, I feel like they all have their perks in their own way, because when you get harvest season, I feel like you rock and roll
celebrating
with that.
Absolutely.
I mean, you get into Ostara, that's early, and that's really getting to where it's like everybody's starting to shag then when you start getting into Ostara. That's getting into early spring. So like, I don't really know if there's a bad time. Really? Because with Yule, you got longest night. It's cold and it's dark.
You mean shortest day?
Shortest day. You know what?
Shortest day.
Thank you for correcting me. You are right. Yeah, I appreciate it.
No one cares about the shorts.
No one cares about the shorts. I'm gonna dig into this so hard. I'm ready. I'm ready for solstice. I love summer solstice. It is just one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite ones. Of course it is. Yeah. It's a big old long hot day, and I'm ready for it.
As you said in our Litha episode, this is a day for me.
It's a day for me, and this is also I feel a day when you and I touch tips. This is a day that you and I put our middle fingers together. And they both touch in unification. Oh, shit. There it is. And they touch and they collide in harmony. Yeah. Because that turns my whole camera into a twilight blue filter, and I don't know why.
It like focused weird.
So I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Y'all, make yourself some food. Do something.
Have some dill. Put dill on everything.
Yeah. And to you winter solstice folk down there, down deeper south than us Southerners, down at the bottom of the world.
The bottom of the world.
Have a good time.
Happy winter. I sure wish I was there.
Yep. Y'all will be where we are soon. And we will be where you are soon.
Yeah. Right now, the little butt of the earth is just pushed as far away as it can be from the sun, and it's going, no!
Yeah. Right now,
I like that.
The Holly King is down there eating all the ho-hos, and the Oak King is up here.
They do.
Granted, they're about to switch, though, because the Holly King is about to come up here and come steal the Oak King's fucking ho-hos.
I feel like they meet in the middle with their journey, and that's when they fight.
We meet in the middle.
In the middle. There's a part in that song that talks about ho-hos. I know it. So.
I personally, I'm going to see if I can fix this. I personally believe I'm a full on Twilight. That here's the thing. I personally think the Oak King and the Holly King are into it. I think they like this game. I think I think it's hot for them. And they look forward to it.
This is consensual.
And I think the other one They know that they're going to lose because that's part of the game. Yeah. And they leave that box there just for them because it's like, here's your spoils. And then they get to sit, and while the Holly King is up here now and the Oak King's going down south, eating the ho-hos that the Holly King left for him because they secretly love each other very, very much. I just feel like they eat them in silence and they just can't wait. They can't wait until they get to do it again.
To see each other again.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
Yeah. It sounds fun.
Today they battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And it's hot. I just feel like they have a good time. Imagine. Just now kiss.
Now, just at the very end. You know when boxers do that thing when they get like real close to each other?
Yeah.
You're always just sort of like,
do it.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah. Because I can't help but picture our sexy green man involved in it. Yes. And I just feel like
and Santa. That's just what I think. Green Man and Santa.
Green Man and Santa. And it's a mix. I'd watch that tape.
Listen, I would click that link. If you send it to me, if somebody sent it to me, I'd be like, this is wrong. Click.
Yeah, but I'd pour a cup of tea and kind of be like, but I got to watch for education.
I have to be in the know.
I mean, it's the Green Man. I got to see what he's up to.
We need to know these things.
And Santa, because I don't trust Santa. So, like, we got to keep an eye on Santa.
You're smart to not trust Santa, dude.
I don't trust Santa one bit.
That dude is fucking slimy.
Ooh.
I gotta get out of here. All
right, let's wrap it. Let's wrap it, y'all. Happy solstice.
Happy solstice.
I beat you to
Give us news, Macy.
We got news. We've got a print out ending next week on Wednesday. So we've got the 300th beautiful sherbet print, which I did see somebody say it inspired them to eat sherbet, which it's summer solstice. God. Eat some fucking sherbet.
Eat.
Oh.
Why did I put sherbet on the list?
Sherbet punch.
That would be a fantastic sherbet punch.
Or some Italian ice. Either one. Have it. Enjoy it. So a bomb pop. So get that print if you want it. It's the 300th episode special print. So even if you're not a collector, you can get the 300th print, and it's a nice little sweet thing. Y'all, we're gonna announce the giveaway winners soon. Shit's just been topsy-turvy. We're getting at it. It's gonna happen. You're gonna know soon.
It's just more time for y'all to enter.
It is, honestly. We've gotten so many more comments. And so Anahata's Purpose, by the way, is coming up in 9 weeks now? Think about that. Really soon. I don't know how many weeks exactly, but whoa, not that many. Get on. I don't think it's 9 weeks. That actually made my stomach fall out when I said that.
I turned into stone and I fell into the center of the earth.
It's more than 9 weeks. I'm wrong, but it's coming. So,
because I got to get stuff. I got to get ready.
Yeah, I got to prepare.
And so do you.
So do you. That's what the whole point of this whole thing is. Check it out. Get your tickets. Join the Wabanahata, we'll link it. Whatever the name of that goddamn group is called. Wabanahata. I don't remember. Yeah. But we'll get it. Y'all go join it. If you got questions, everybody's taking care of everybody. It's great.
Yes.
We're going to come see everybody. So I think about it every day. I've gotten to the point now to where I think about, even though it's coming up on me quicker because it always does than I think it's gonna, every single day. I've been putting myself there. I'm waking up. I'm up before everybody else. I get my coffee, and then I walk down to the river while me and the two other ghosts that get up at 6 a.m. are floating around down there.
Do you speak to each other?
No.
Or is it understood that...
I don't say a word to any of them. And unless I know them, I hope some of them haven't been listeners and I haven't looked at them don't fucking talk to me. But I might have given that look because I can't control my face in the morning that easy. And
that's when people write in and they're like, I was at a hottest, but I didn't
usually
say hi.
The early ghosts most of the time, I don't feel like anyone's ever made eye contact with me. The handful of other people, someone will be sitting on the rock, someone's going to be meditating on the dock, and I will just go and sit my feet. And it's none of us exist. We're all out there early. We are out there for a reason to beat everyone else. So we might as well all ignore the others and pretend that we're out there alone.
That is one thing I do enjoy about morning people, because I do feel like you all individually understand, like, this is a quiet time, this is a me time, versus night people, my goddamn people, are just in your face and loud.
It's the nighttime. It's fucking... It's you guys
inhibitions have lowered.
Ready to party?
You ladies.
I love the solace early in the morning, and especially on that property. I just can't wait to be by that river. I never forget the moment that I first put my feet in the river and introduced myself early in the morning and got like the
say hi,
hello back, and was just like, it was wonderful, and I want to do it again, and I can't wait to see everybody. And it's coming up soon.
I've got to get clothes. I've got to get something to wear because I know it's always hotter than I think it's going to be. So I'm gonna
it's always hot. See,
ready.
It's always cooler at night than I think it's going to be. So I've always got to remember to pack enough warm shit. We're both teaching classes. You and I both your girls are facilitating. Super stoked about that. I think there's going to be 2 class times for each one. And we hope to see you guys. Okay. I'm going to be talking to y'all about yogic philosophy. I so cannot wait for this. I cannot wait for this class. I've like planned it out in my head. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't. What are you teaching? What are you teaching, Charlye?
I'm going to be talking about divination by firelight. So if you've ever wondered how, or if you want to get better, divination by firelight. Come get some messages from dead people. Learn how to do it, and we'll all talk about
it's going to be fun.
And it'll be fun.
Yeah. I really can't wait for that. Can't wait for all of it. All right. I think we load this episode up in our t-shirt gun and we shoot it in the face of everyone and let it loose.
Right. Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye.